Hello. If you are unaware, I'm one of the organizers working on the 2025 St. Louis Independent Comics Expo, colloquially known as Slice. This has taken up a non-trivial portion of my life this year and will probably continue to do so every year for the foreseeable future. Last year, I worked with the local Best in Show winner, Alan, to develop a Slice TTRPG. And this was a fun thing that we did, and we definitely pondered doing a follow up or second edition this year, but then life lifed real hard, and all of my energies and effort went elsewhere. Specifically, they went into Paralumen, which is a webcomic that I have been working on for about a year now. Well, kinda into this webcomic. So I wanted to make a thing. And very crucially, I wanted to make a thing for the sake of making a thing and not for making a profit. I have this collection of 52 photo comics in anthology form that all existed digitally. And if nothing else, I wanted to make a physical thing. So here is the very short, streamlined process in which I made printed versions of this thing that will very much only lose me money as I have pondered all of the things that went into it. So, step one, you make the thing. This costs you nothing but time and effort. Two, you format the thing. This costs a lot of time and a lot of effort depending on how you engineer things. Using MS Publisher, a software constantly on the verge of getting stricken from the digital world, probably doesn't help with this process, but it's what I did. Free. You get the idea to annotate the thing. So you print things in full color, thinking surely that won't have any problems in the future. And this costs about $30, which you'll pay for because it'll be worth it, right? And then four, you annotate the thing. And this is fun, going through, seeing everything that you've done over the course of a year or so. Lots of fun things happen. And then you realize that you need to scan the thing. This is less fun. This costs nearly $40, which you'll pay for, and then begin to question at what point do you actually need to get a printer or scanner, or why you didn't check with the local library first, although that was because the last 3 times you tried to do a thing at the library, the scanner/printer was out of commission. After you scan the thing, you then finagle with the PDFs of the thing for far too long. You then try to recreate a process you used to do effortlessly in undergrad, and eventually you'll find out Staples does the closest approximation, despite Staples being 92 miles away and requiring you to get it delivered. Uh, you realize that color printing 56 pages is actually a terrible idea and not tenable, so you switch to black and white so that it can just simply exist, and debate making a color edition later. And you'll realize that after all of this, you're about $200 with little hopes of making it back, let alone making a profit. But as it were, the point is not the profit, the point was making a thing. And then finally, you decide next year to do something simpler, like prints. Maybe Reso prints. Reso prints sounds simpler, if nothing else. But yeah, this is the monthly check in to make sure that I'm comfortable talking in front of a camera because this is a thing I've decided to do. So I will see you next month when we talk about something else, I'm sure.